Okay, so you know how some places just have this different energy?
Yeah.
I think Osaka's like that. It's like, Japan's kitchen. It's got this vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not just like temples and bullet trains. You really get into the food scene.
It's a whole experience.
So vibrant, historic. I mean, come on.
It's like a totally different way to experience the culture.
Yeah.
Just think about it.
Yeah.
Bite into piping hot takoyaki.
Oh.
Those perfect octopus balls.
Oh, yeah.
Or a savory okonomiyaki pancake. Customized.
Oh, it makes you want to travel right now.
Doesn't it? I mean, come on.
Yeah. And that's what makes Osaka so great, especially if you're like a first timer in Japan.
Yeah.
For this deep dive, we're going to like really get into Osaka.
Yeah.
Focus on the food history, but like
Yeah.
just as important, we're going to give you like a practical guide.
Yes.
Insider info.
Exactly. And that's what we're all about. You can read guidebooks all you want.
Exactly.
We want to give you the why.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it taste like that?
The context.
Why is this food here?
Yeah.
We're going to give you the confidence to just go for it and embrace it all when you're there.
Exactly.
And a huge part of that is the history.
Absolutely.
So like back in the Edo period, so that's like 17th to mid-19th century,
Okay.
Osaka was a total powerhouse. It wasn't the political capital, of course.
Right.
That was Edo, now Tokyo. But it was like the economic heart.
The heart of Japan.
It was a major trading hub.
Absolutely. And you have to understand that. It was
Yeah.
like this strategic location.
Yeah.
Easy access to like these fertile plains, tons of seafood from the bay, and it was a central trading point,
For everything.
for essential stuff.
Mhm.
Seafood, rice, vegetables, this is what built their food culture.
The foundation.
The markets thrived,
Mhm.
and people really appreciated fresh, local ingredients.
And it wasn't just like a quiet appreciation.
Yeah.
They love their food in Osaka.
Oh, they're passionate about it.
There's this saying, cuidar,
Yes.
eat until you drop.
Literally, it's part of their identity, like it's so ingrained.
It's amazing.
This philosophy of like really enjoying food,
Yeah.
celebrating it,
Yeah.
whether you're having a formal meal or just grabbing something from like a street vendor.
It's a way of life.
Exactly. So Kuidaor really sets the stage when you visit.
For sure.
And it's not just about like eating a ton, it's also about quality and variety.
Yeah.
So Osaka Bay was so abundant, they called the area Naniwa, which is like the fish garden.
Oh, wow.
And that obviously led to a focus on seafood in their cuisine.
Of course. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
I can picture it right now. Bustling docks,
Yes.
markets with the fresh catches.
Exactly.
And it wasn't just seafood, right?
Yeah, no.
So they have the plains, the mountain villages nearby,
So many vegetables.
traditional vegetable.
It's amazing. And now there's this push to bring them back.
Oh, wow.
Promote them as Naniwa traditional vegetables,
Okay.
Keep that connection to the land and history.
Absolutely. That connection to the ingredients.
Yes.
From the sea, from the land. It's a theme.
A recurring theme. It's throughout Osaka's food story. You'll see it everywhere.
Yeah.
And as the city grew and changed,
Yeah.
so did the food. They developed some truly iconic dishes.
Especially street food.
Oh, especially street food.
So street food in Osaka is legendary.
Absolutely.
And you can't talk about it without mentioning takoyaki.
Oh, come on.
Those little savory octopus balls.
Everywhere.
They're everywhere. And what's so cool is they're relatively new, right?
Yeah. They'd emerged like in the 1930s.
Wow.
And they just took off. People loved them.
The locals went crazy.
Yeah. It's simple, it's delicious, and it's just like so Osaka.
Yeah.
Eat on the go.
Easy.
The name itself, grilled octopus, is pretty straightforward,
Yeah.
but it's more than that, you know? Crispy outside, creamy inside, savory.
So good.
So good.
And then there's okonomiyaki.
Yes.
A must try.
You can't go to Osaka and not have it.
Some call it a savory pancake, but
That doesn't do it justice.
so much more than that. It's like freeform.
You can throw in whatever you want.
What's the story there?
So okonomiyaki, it really shows how adaptable Osaka cuisine is.
Mm-hmm.
So okonomiyaki, it really shows how adaptable Osaka cuisine is.
Okay.
And yaki means grilled.
Okay.
So it's really all about personal taste,
Yeah.
the ingredients you have. The origins are kind of debated. Some think it came from older pancake dishes,
Okay.
but it really became a staple in Osaka, And again, it shows those influences from different cuisines. We
Yeah.
talked about that.
And for something a little different, there's kushikatsu.
Oh, yes.
Deep-fried skewers.
Skewers.
I hear Shinsekai is the place to go.
Oh, yeah. Shinsekai, that's the heartland of kushikatsu.
Okay.
It's a fun dish. You know, you've got all these different ingredients, meat, veggies, mochi even, breaded, deep-fried on skewers.
Yeah.
Each restaurant has their own secret sauce. And watch out, you can't double dip. It's like a fun little rule.
I love those little food customs.
It's part of the experience.
So we've got the street food icons.
Right.
How did the more formal dining scene in Osaka evolve?
It's interesting. Sometimes those traditional, really formal Japanese restaurants seemed a little too, unapproachable.
Okay.
Not really fitting with the city's energy. So this style, called Kappo cuisine, started getting popular.
Right.
Kappo is more casual,
Okay.
but it's still refined. You'll often sit at a counter,
Okay.
and you can actually watch the chef prepare your food.
Right in front of you.
Exactly. So it's really interactive.
I like that. A bit more personal.
Exactly.
Now, we can't talk about Japanese food and not talk about sushi.
We can't.
What's Osaka's take on sushi?
Well, Osaka has its own style called box sushi
Okay.
or oshi sushi. That means pressed sushi.
Pressed sushi.
So instead of the hand-formed nigiri, the kind you see a lot,
Yeah.
the ingredients are pressed together with the rice in a mold. It makes these beautiful pieces, often rectangular or square.
I've seen pictures. It's very pretty.
It is.
Very geometric.
And portable.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to talk about dashi.
Yes.
It's like the backbone of so many Japanese dishes.
the soul of Japanese cooking.
Is Osaka known for its dashi?
They are. Osaka has incredible dashi.
Yeah?
You'll taste it in lots of dishes. There's a cool story about it. Back in the Edo period, there was this guy, Konbuya Ihei. He was a wholesaler in Osaka.
Okay.
And he brought back this high-quality kelp from Hokkaido, konbu kelp.
Okay.
It's a key ingredient in making a rich, umami-packed dashi.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that savory, almost meaty flavor.
Yeah.
And that dashi is the base for tons of Osaka dishes.
So a simple ingredient like kelp,
Yeah.
brought in through trade,
Mm-hmm.
really shaped how the city's food tastes.
Isn't that cool?
It's amazing.
It's like a ripple effect.
And you mentioned culinary influences before.
Yes.
What other cuisines have, made their way into Osaka's food?
Well, Osaka being a major port and trading center, it obviously got influence from all over Asia,
Makes sense.
especially China and Korea. You'll see it in some dishes and the flavors. Adds another layer.
I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
All this talk about food. So let's get practical.
Okay.
First trip to Osaka, what are the must-dos?
All right. Food focused, of course.
Of course.
First thing, remember the nickname, Japan's Kitchen. Go with the intention to eat your way through the city.
I love that.
One of the best places to start is Dotonbori.
Okay.
That's that, iconic area, super bright lights, sensory overload.
I've seen pictures. It's so cool.
The street food there, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Takoyaki, okonomiyaki, all of it.
Oh, you have to try it there.
Yeah. Just wander around, take it all in, try as much as you can.
That sounds amazing. What about a more, a more concentrated food experience?
If you want to really dive deep, head to Kuruman Market. It's literally called Osaka's Kitchen for a reason.
That makes sense.
This market is packed with vendors. Fresh seafood, produce, pickles, prepared foods, everything.
Oh, I love a good market.
It's the perfect place to wander, sample all the local specialties.
Okay.
You can even grab a really fresh seafood lunch there.
That's fast, right?
Oh, yeah. And don't be afraid to try new things.
Be adventurous.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got Dotonbori, the vibrant street food scene.
Mm-hmm.
Kuruman Market for, the intense market experience.
Yeah.
Where else should we go?
You got to check out Shinsekai.
Shinsekai.
We talked about it before, Heartland of Kushikatsu.
Yeah.
But it also has this really cool retro vibe.
Okay.
It's like old Osaka, you know?
Yeah.
Wander around, try different kushikatsu places, get a different feel for the city.
Okay, so we've got those three. Dotonbori, Kuruman Market, Shinsekai.
A great start.
What about something a bit more formal? We talked about Kappo earlier.
Yes. Definitely look for a Kappo restaurant. It's a more intimate, engaging experience.
Mm-hmm.
You can really appreciate the chef's skills, you know?
Yeah.
And it's more relaxed than those super traditional places.
Okay. Where can we find those?
You can find Kappo restaurants all over Osaka.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And don't forget to try the Osaka sushi.
The box sushi, yes. Look for restaurants that have oshi-zushi. It's a regional specialty.
Cool.
You'll get a deeper understanding of, all the different kinds of sushi in Japan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And with Osaka being so famous for dashi, are there I don't know, certain places we should look for?
Look for places that specifically talk about their dashi.
Like what?
Like they're proud of it.
Yeah.
Noodle shops, udon, or soba places.
Okay.
Or traditional Japanese restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to soups and simmered dishes.
Okay.
That's where a good dashi shines.
Okay. So we've got places to eat, things to do.
Yeah.
What about specific foods besides the takoyaki and all that?
Beyond the, obvious stuff,
Yeah.
keep an eye out for kitsune udon. Kitsune udon.
Yeah, it's a noodle soup. Simple, but so flavorful. It's
Mhm.
got a big piece of fried tofu. It's really popular in the Kansai region, including Osaka.
Okay, cool.
And try batera. It's another pressed sushi, often made with mackerel.
Oh,
It's got a really unique flavor.
interesting.
And we mentioned ishigaki beef earlier, but honestly, high-quality beef is everywhere in Japan.
Yeah, it's true.
So, if you're interested, you'll find it. But definitely try the local seafood.
Yeah.
It's a must. And don't forget about dashi. Look for dishes where the broth is the star.
Okay, so those regional specialties,
Yeah.
like the kitsune udon and the batera,
Mm-hmm.
that's stuff you might not know about as a first-timer.
Exactly.
Okay, so beyond the food itself, what are some customs we should know about?
Okay, a few things to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Before you eat, it's polite to say itadakimasu. It basically means I humbly receive or let's eat.
Okay.
And when you're finished, you say gochiso-sama deshita. That's thank you for the feast.
These are just little phrases, but they show respect. People really appreciate it.
So good to know. It's always good to know the customs.
Yeah.
What about tipping? Is that a thing?
In Japan, including Osaka, you don't really tip.
Okay.
It can actually be awkward if you try to leave a tip.
Really?
Yeah. Service staff take a lot of pride in their work, and it's not expected.
Good to know. Saves me some money, too.
Exactly.
What about, eating or drinking out in public?
So enjoying street food on the go is part of the experience, but avoid eating or drinking on public transport.
On the trains and subways?
Yeah. It's considered rude.
Okay.
Most people wait until they're off the train or in a designated eating area.
Yeah, that makes sense. Keeps things cleaner.
Exactly.
What about lines? I bet some of those food spots get crowded.
Oh, for sure. Popular places can have queues, but the custom is to line up in an orderly way.
Okay.
Don't cut the line. People respect the queue.
Patience.
It's just how it's done.
So, general vibe, how polite do we need to be?
Yeah. Politeness and respect are super important in Japanese culture.
Okay.
So, be mindful of your noise level.
Especially on trains.
Yes. People are usually pretty quiet on trains. And just be considerate of the people around you.
Yeah.
That'll go a long way.
Okay. So, politeness and those few key phrases. Got it. Now, getting around Osaka, how do we do that?
Osaka has an amazing public transportation system.
Okay.
Trains and subways, mostly.
Okay.
That's the best way to get around. It's well organized. Signs are clear, often in English, too.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty easy to navigate.
What about those travel passes? Do those make sense?
Yeah, if you're planning on doing a lot of sightseeing and using public transport a lot, it's worth it.
Okay.
They can save you money.
Compared to buying individual tickets.
Exactly. And it just makes getting around more convenient.
Okay, good to know. Now, on the other side, what should we absolutely not do in Osaka?
So, besides the general politeness stuff,
Yeah.
don't be super loud in public, especially on trains.
Yeah.
And absolutely no littering.
Okay.
Always find a trash can. It can be tricky sometimes, so maybe carry a small bag for your trash until you find one.
Okay.
And we talked about not cutting in lines. That's a big no-no. And one more for dining. Don't leave your chopsticks sticking straight up in your rice bowl.
Oh, why not?
It looks like incense at a funeral, which is considered bad luck.
Okay, I would have never known that.
It's a good thing to remember.
Those are some great cultural tips. So for the budget travelers out there, how can we save some money?
Well, using those travel passes is a good start.
Yeah.
Street food's a great way to eat cheap.
Delicious and affordable.
Exactly. And look for lunch specials at restaurants.
Okay.
They're usually a better deal than dinner prices.
That's good to know.
Think about staying a little outside the main tourist areas.
Makes sense.
Accommodation might be cheaper, and the transport's so good you can easily get around.
Okay.
And don't forget about all the free stuff. Explore different neighborhoods, parks, just soak up the city.
So much to see and do. There is.
Well, this has been a fantastic deep dive. We really got into Osaka's food history.
Yeah.
And we've created a really solid guide.
For anyone going to Osaka.
Exactly.
Especially for first-timers.
Osaka's amazing. It really is Japan's kitchen.
It is. And the people there are so welcoming. It's a really exciting place to experience.
So, listener, Your mission is to embrace that Quidor spirit. Go eat your way through Osaka.
Enjoy the atmosphere. Indulge in all that amazing food.
And as you plan your trip, think about it.
Yeah.
How does a city's history as a major trading center and its location really shape its culture, especially through its food?
That's a great question.
And maybe this first trip to Osaka will inspire you to explore the different food cultures all across Japan.
I hope so. There's so much to discover.